Hi, Bee.
Well, here, this is my comfrey plant. This is the area that I have it growing. Once you get a start of comfrey root, it's really easy to start. My brother-in-law gave me this start. It's kind of prolific, so once you get a cutting and get it in, you'll have a lot of comfrey. Now, this is the second year. He gave me this cutting last year, and this is the second year that I've had this comfrey growing right here. And today we're going to be drying this comfrey so that we can make salve from it later. Now, these leaves can get up to about 2 feet long. They can get very, very big and very long.
But I thought that this comfrey would give us like old memories because it's already 2 years old.
Yeah. Well, what it will do is spread right here, and we can spread it by the root. We're growing it so that we can harvest and
get more leaves to make even more salve.
Yeah, to make our salve and to make some comfrey oil. You can also make poultices from this herb. And it has a healing ingredient that helps you to heal. We enjoy the many uses of comfrey healing salve that I make from the comfrey plant. Well, in order to make this salve, we have to harvest first the comfrey leaves. We have to obtain the leaves, and then we have to dry them because they have to be very dry for the uses that we need them for. We make a salve, and we use this salve often. We've added thymol to this, so it makes a good antibacterial healing salve, and we have a lot. We like to have it on hand for when we need it. Now, in order to make this salve and have it on hand, we have to harvest and dry the comfrey leaves. And so that's what we're going to focus on today, just how to dry comfrey leaves. So you'll have them when you want to make a healing salve or an oil. Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. Well, today I have a little helper. This is Samuel. He's my oldest grandson, and he's going to be helping us today. Samuel, can you tell him how old you are?
I'm 8. I turned 8, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So he's my good helper. He's going to be helping us. He's going to hold this camera for a few minutes while Grammy shows you how to bundle this comfrey. I've made a few bundles of comfrey here. My brother-in-law harvested this for me on his property yesterday. So it's had about 24 hours to dry out. And you can hear it's a little crinkly. It's starting to dry out already. I'm going to go ahead and bundle this up and hang it up on my drying rack here in the living room where I dry all my herbs. You know, I bundle it up in kind of small bundles. It's pretty moist still, and I don't want it to mold or mildew or anything to adversely affect the herbs, so I bundle it up in kind of small bundles, and I use a rubber band to go around the herb bundle so that when this herb shrinks as it dries, this rubber band will shrink with it and it'll hold this herb together. Now, some of the leaves that have come off, I just go ahead and lay those out flat to dry on a drying rack. Okay, so we have our bundles of comfrey made here. We've got them bundled up into small bundles so we can hang them to dry. The leaves that are really loose, we just went ahead and put them on this drying rack. Why do we do that, Samuel?
So we can dry them?
Yeah, we dry them. And why are we drying our comfrey leaves?
We're drying them so we can make it out of the comfrey healing salve.
Salve?
Salve.
Yeah, we make a Comfrey healing salve. And what do we do with that?
We rub it on some of our hurting spots and our boo-boos, and in the last, or probably just at the time, 3 days, you ain't gonna see nothing.
Yeah, it heals pretty good, doesn't it? You take the lid off and put some on your boo-boo there. This makes an excellent healing and antibacterial ointment since we've added the thyme oil in there, just a few drops to our salve. There's a video on how to make Comfrey salve here on my channel. If you find that, and then we are, Samuel's putting some on.
I had to put a little too much on.
Can you put some on Stormy? Stormy has her boo-boo on her foot. Can we put some on Stormy?
Yeah. Might have got a little too much.
I've shared with you before my drying rack. I have some other herbs hanging here. I've got some raspberry and some mint and a few other things. I'm going to go ahead and take them down, and I'm going to hang up our Comfrey. I've got this basket here, and I go ahead and take the herbs that are presently drying. I take those bundles down.
Put them in the basket.
Put them in the basket.
Now be sure not to fall off then. Do this will not cut the video.
Samuel, make sure you don't fall off your ladder too.
I won't.
Samuel?
There's passion flower and mint and a few different herbs that I'll have to work on now that they're dry. But today we have to take them down, what we have here, and hang up our new bundles. And it doesn't take long to dry these herbs this way.
I think it only takes a couple days. I don't really experience this, but I'm learning.
Yeah, I think it takes about a week for a bundle of this size to dry. Where did Grammy learn to do these herbs?
I think it was from your great grandma.
That's right. And now how are you learning to dry herbs?
I'm learning from you.
That's right.
And you viewers can also learn too.
That's right. So when our Comfrey dries, we have plans, thank you, Stormy. We have plans after this Comfrey dries to make more salve. So we're going to end this video here. And we're going to move on to the next project for today.
Yes, but our cousins are about to get here.
That's a lot of work, huh?
I'll do this paper.
It's 10:04. It's 10:04 on the time. What does the 10:04 mean? Oh, that means it's 10:25. It's 10:25.
Thank you guys for watching and subscribe.
Contract and share.
It was comment and share, right?
Comment, share.
If you're new here and you love planting, subscribe.